Hi, everyone. Welcome to this amazing evening with our play cousins. My name is Hera Gallery. I'm a Hera Gallery board member and member artist. And I would like to welcome you to this evening of 21 questions with a circle of sound. And that's a very magic sounding name that contains 7 artists. And Becky Davis put them together, and I'd like to ask her to tell us about them and also tell us about her. And I'm a fellow Wakefield, Rhode Island resident, and I'm really happy to be able to welcome you at Hera Gallery and just enjoy my being together in Wakefield with you, Becky, and knowing you as an artist and a human being. And this exhibition has been really exciting for me at Hera and for all of us at the region, like to be able to play and experience your art and your group's art. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Hera. I want to start with a moment of acknowledgement to acknowledge that the land that I'm currently standing on at Hera Gallery in Wakefield, Rhode Island is occupied land of the Narragansett tribe. And I want to give my gratitude to the ancestors and elders of the Narragansett tribe, past, present, and future. Moving on, I also want to thank the Hera Gallery for making a space for us to share play cousins. Thank you so much to the board members, the members, and the gallery director, Sonia. We really appreciate you've had a great time being in the space and sharing programming with you all. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So we are here to play a game of 21 questions. Every member of the Circle of Sound has put forth a group of questions, so I'm going to facilitate. We have some folks with us in the space. I'd like to introduce them. The members of the Circle of Sound that are here with us right now are Cicely Carew and Jasmine. Other members of the Circle of Sound include Jasmine Lee Johnson, Rachel Hughes, Kai Swords Cobb, and Shea Rivera Rios. And we send our love to them. All right, so can we start with some introductions? I'll introduce myself, I'll start, and then we'll go around to the circle members and you can unmute yourself and just share a little bit about yourself, okay? So I'm Becky Davis, pronoun she, they. I am an artist, an educator, and I guess if the third question was, or like to jump us off, like a question, let's check in. So like I'll check in with one word about like how I'm feeling right now, and I'm feeling grateful. Cicely, can I pass it off to you?
Sure. I'm Cicely Carew, the She series, and I'm an artist, an educator, and a mom. How am I feeling? I guess the word that comes to mind is like complicated. Complex. Layered.
Thank you, Cicely. I'm so glad that you're Janaea, you're up next.
Hi. Sorry that I'm not visible right now, but my name is Janaea Kizzy. My pronouns are she and they. I am an artist, a historian, and an archivist, and a writer.
Awesome. Thanks so much for being here, Janaea. And we're going to get started. So, every member of the Circle of Sound has submitted some. I will facilitate asking the questions, and we'll just kind of do a round robin for questions. There are two different types of questions. So there are questions for the circle members, So when I ask a question for circle members, we'll just start with Cicely, and then Janaea, and then me, and then we'll move on to the next question. Sound good? Great. Then the other set of questions are questions for our guests. So we have Hera Gallery will be here with us. So when I ask a question for the guests, you can unmute yourselves and answer. Sound good? All right, everyone's on board? Fantastic. So I'm going to start with, let's start with like an easy one. So we have 21 questions, right? So let me just give you the format of how these questions came to be. Each of the circle members submitted 3 questions. So we have 21 to work from. I am going to pull 18 questions from the set of 2021. And the other 3 questions that I'm leaving out, we're going to make space for our guests to ask a question to us. So 18 circle of sound questions, 3 questions from our guests. Let's go. This question is from Kai Swords Cobb to, I think this looks like it's to the circle of sound. What is your favorite place to watch the sunset? Cicely.
My favorite place to watch the sunset. I have to say outside, right here, outside of my window, it's like I'm getting these really epic sunsets, and I have to say that lately the clouds are just on point. They're doing a magical thing, just spreading across the sky, and it's lit up, and we're on the 3rd floor.
Oh,
So I have a little tree line, sky. It's really great.
I love that. So Cicely, Janaea, what about you?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes.
My favorite place to watch the sunset is Westminster Street in Down City, Providence.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a nice spot.
Yeah.
Any particular location?
Like the where Black Rep used to be.
Where what used to be?
Where Black Rep used to be.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's a nice spot.
Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite place to watch the sunset is much like Cicely, from my bedroom window. Or from, well, I don't know if it's your bedroom, Cicely, but my bedroom window is like west facing. I have a little bit of tree line. We're on the 2nd floor, not the 3rd. So I have to see it through trees, but there's like a ravine behind. So the trees are kind of low for the most part. And it's really nice. I love to sit there and watch the sun go down. Thanks for that question, Kai. Let's see. Question number 2. I know my things off. Which Monopoly piece are you? This question is from, I don't want to say it because I didn't write down who it's from, but it's from the Circle of Sound. So which Monopoly piece are you, Cicely?
Which Monopoly piece? I only remember there being a shoe and a hat. So I think I like the hat. I'll be the top hat.
It's classic. And fancy. I love that for you. What about you, Janaea? I could see you being a hat too, actually. I could see you wearing a hat for sure.
Yeah, Janaya, you are unmuted. Try to talk.
Am I here? Can you hear me?
Yep, go for it.
All right, I'm at 2%. Battleship, boot, cannon, horse and rider, iron, race car, dog, symbol, top hat, and wheelbarrow are the current ones. And then they added some, I think one was like, oh, it's like dinosaur, rubber ducky, cat. I think I'm the iron. I always love that weird little iron piece.
Iron? Yeah, the iron is like a mystery. Like, why?
Right? Like, what is, we didn't even know what it was because, like, in the 80s, like, you're like, what is that? I don't know what that is. It doesn't have like a steam option. Yeah.
I love that. So you're the iron. So we have a top hat and an iron. Awesome, Janae. And thanks for the list because I didn't know that they had rotate. I didn't know that they rotate and that they changed and had new ones because I don't remember the cap.
Right? Yeah.
I feel like I always choose either the car or the wheelbarrow. I don't know. I like the wheels. So I'm gonna go with car. So that was, I like that question. That was interesting. Okay, so number 3. Do you like, and this is a question for our guests. So do you like naps? Do you take naps?
Do
Nap?
you like what?
Yes.
Nap.
Naps.
Isn't sleeping?
Yes, as in sleeping
Okay.
when you're not normally sleeping, supposed to be sleeping.
No, I'm not a napper.
Not a napper.
I'm not a napper. I rejuvenate in motion, not by napping.
I feel that. Thanks, Julie. What about you, Viera?
I felt right before the Zoom that I'd like to take a nap, and I never nap. But I was like binge watching this like Slovak TV show last night till 2. So yeah, I could use a nap. But, like I'm that kind of person that just keeps going until she can, and then she, like I have kids for 7 years, so I didn't nap really for 7 years. So I'll get there one day. One of these days, I'll take a nap and I'll wake up in 3 days.
Yes.
That's called sleeping.
Yes, so yeah. It's just like like the thing that mothers are dreaming about, but I don't actually know how to use it. But it's something to strive for.
Yeah, I hear that. Good. Cicely, do you want to jump in on this one?
I don't know what rest is. Like, what's a nap? It's a foreign concept. I try, but my mommy brain is like, no, there's something to do. Use this time, maximize the time. I I would love a nap. Mhm. One day.
I like naps. I don't often get to take them, but when I do, cherish them. Okay, so moving on to question 4. What song makes you feel nostalgic for a particular time, feeling, or place? And this question is for the circle. So, Cicely, you go first. Janaea dropped off for a moment, but hopefully she'll be able to get back on, and then we can catch up with her later.
That's tough. There's so many songs. Prince's The Red Corvette. That song brings me back to my childhood in the back seat of the car screaming the lyrics with my sister. I'm sure we were not actually singing the proper lyrics. Even in my mind, I'm like making them up. Um, there's that. And then I want to think of another one. Oh, a little random. I think whenever I hear Radiohead, it's in my like saved songs, not active playlist right now, but it takes me back to undergrad at Mass Art and just like painting with Radiohead constantly playing. But I feel like I'm in the studio space and in my feelings of emo and just like painting, you know. Yeah, there's more. But
So I'm really bummed that Janaea is not here right now because Janaea, yes, they've been summoned and they're back. So we'll give them a second to for their sound to stabilize. But I am a massive Radiohead fan. Janaea is also a Radiohead fan. So we're going to pause here for a moment and discuss Radiohead.
can I be really excited right now? And add that I've been to one Radiohead concert. It was at the Hollywood Bowl, but I was on the outside because we didn't have tickets, and it was the best experience I've ever had. Kind of like the Erykah Badu concert in Brooklyn when I was also on the outside of the space, and it was the best experience I've ever had. But where we were situated like behind the stage, so it's like we could see Tom York's head, like just the head, and maybe I was making that up, but they're there and all the lights are just being bounced off the audience, and we were in a perfect place to hear like the reverb of the music, but it was just like it didn't matter. I just felt all the energy. I could hear it clearly, and it was the most magical moment of my my young adult life.
Yeah, so quickly, funny story. One of my first concerts, it was the week that I moved into college, to an Outcast did a concert that was $10 on campus. And I didn't have $10, so my friend didn't have $10. And somehow we asked around and we found $5 on the street, and we pulled the money together, and we were able, we enjoyed we danced outside of the fence until we were able to get the money together. And then we went in, and it was one of the best concerts I've ever witnessed.
Yes.
So we're talking about Radiohead?
Yes.
So Janaea, the question is, what song makes you feel nostalgic for a particular time, place, or feeling? And Cicely said,
Radiohead.
Radiohead, but which song, or just any?
I mean, I think for me, the one I played every single day, all the time for a year was Hail to the Thief. And then like OK Computer was the soundtracks for like 2002 to like 2004, like every single day.
Awesome.
And then what was it, Amnesiac? That one never gets old for me. I'm still playing.
exit music for a film gets me every time.
Yes.
Right on my feels.
Yes.
So ladies, do you want me to play a little sample? Just
Oh, yeah.
us?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Let me do it quickly. I don't know if you'll hear the sound properly.
I want to sing harmony, but I know it's going to be out of time.
I know, me too.
Share with white flowers sailing down.
This is another one of those songs that puts you right. Like I
Not to
was that one.
not to what?
Oh, go ahead, Janae. I'm sorry.
No. I was gonna say, not to digress, but I feel like this is a Play Cousins related thing. Do we all know that Spinning Plates is just this song backwards?
Oh,
Yeah.
Right?
I can hear it right now.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
You're with me, Janae.
You're not even paying attention.
Yeah. Thank you for that. All right. So, Janaea, do you have a do you want to tell us a Radiohead related story from your like personal memory?
Well, okay. So you all were talking about like concerts and like Radiohead concerts. All of my friends invited me for my birthday to a Radiohead concert on Liberty Island, and I said no, and I still regret it. I will regret it till the end of my days. Yeah, I think that's it. And like I have like a Radiohead related tattoo on my back. But yeah, that's it.
Oh, thank you for sharing. That's wonderful. I'm so glad we got that question.
Power of choice.
Yeah, another great choice. So, we're not doing great. So, like, we need to do a lightning round to get through some of these questions.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Okay, so this is an easier version. We're gonna do 4 like lightning rounds. So we're just gonna go boop, 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 okay? What's your favorite place? Sicily.
My favorite place?
Oh, yes.
I like a lot of places. Favorite place. My favorite place. It's my studio. I love my studio.
Yes.
Did I lose you? Am I still here?
Yes.
I'm gonna do it every question. I'm sorry. Providence.
Awesome. I'm gonna say Moonstone Beach. That's my question, my answer there. Moonstone Beach.
May I revise my answer? Tahoe is one of my favorite places.
Oh, okay. Nice. That's nice also. So we're not doing so well with the lightning part of the round.
Next question.
Okay, what plants are you? Thanks for that question. What plant are you, Cicely?
Oh, what plant? I don't know the name of it. I want to say it's like a hosta.
Oh yeah, those are beautiful with the big leaves.
Yeah, like the hole in it.
And then the flowers that shoot up out of the middle. Yeah, those are beautiful. Good choice. Janaea.
Ghost plants.
What?
Ghost pipe.
Oh, wow.
What's that?
You're killing it with it. So ghost pipe. Oh, you want to describe them, Janaea?
It's kind of a plant, and it's kind of a mushroom, and it lives underground for extended periods of time, and only blooms like once during the summer, and you can just sort of see it out in the forest, and its tincture is medicinal. It's yes.
Oh,
Ghost
wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, that's beautiful. A great choice. I'm gonna say bear paw. It's a succulent. It has like fuzzy, little juicy leaves that look like bear's paws. And it's precious. Okay, next, we are gonna move on. What is in, let's do a question for our guests. So, when was the last time you were barefoot outside? So, Uli, you want to start?
Probably this morning. Oh.
Nice. That's wonderful.
Running after my dogs, and then the grass is wet, so I take my shoes off. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Awesome. Yeah.
Definitely yesterday on the beach too. Yeah.
Yeah, does the beach count? Then it's easier.
Yeah.
We have chickens, so I don't want to walk barefoot. It's kind of adventurous. If the beach counts, then we are in Rhode Island, so it's a crime not to go to the beach often, especially in the summer. So last week.
All year.
Oh
It's all
well,
year.
I know, like it's kind of painful to watch people walking barefoot in January, but people do that. Do you do that, Uli?
Oh, you meant I heard you say like going to the beach in the summer. I think it's all year, but I do go like pretty early barefoot because I feel so rejuvenating. It feels so alive. So yeah, I'm a bear. I like to go barefoot, and you probably know that from your children. I mean, to get shoes on my daughter, that took years, and they still have a hard time staying on. So yeah, we're a barefoot family, definitely.
That's wonderful.
And
So,
do we have you there? Do you want to answer?
yeah, I want to invite Barbara into the space. If you want to answer, great. No worries. Thank you for being here, Barbara. We're excited. Oh,
She's
I'm
here.
trying to, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, can you see me?
No.
No. But we hear you very clearly.
Oh, wait, I'll start the video, but let me see if I can. Okay. Hi. I'm a little distracted. We're sitting out on the deck in Maine, and this whole flock of warblers just flew by. So I was sort of half listening and half watching the birds.
Well, thank you for being here.
I almost forgot that
So-
I'm sitting out here on the deck, and I'm going, oh, I could zoom into the talk.
So Becky is asking, the question was one of the 21 questions. What's the last time when you walk barefoot? So you're probably barefoot now, right?
I'm not really. It's been a little chilly for walking around barefoot, although probably not for some people. And it's kind of rocky and gray. It's not sandy, and it's all rocks on the beach below us here. So it's not good barefoot walking.
So, when do you think was
Can
the
you
last
see?
time? Oh, that's good.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
So, Barbara, when was the last time do you think that you were outside barefoot?
Probably at the beach. I know someone said that, and maybe out in the yard at home too. So within the last week, I would say, or no, a little more than a week. I've been up here for a week.
That's good. That's good. I felt that like having it sometime within the last week is good.
Yeah, so within 2 weeks anyway.
Yes. Gotta stay connected.
Now I'll have to think about going barefoot outside here.
Good.
Always. Just for a moment. I think there's a little grass. Okay, thanks, Barbara. So moving on to the next question. This is for the circle. So what is an important amulet that you protect?
An amulet? mine just broke. So I feel like I failed it. It was a beautiful Larimar stone. Has since been replaced with another. And then the other one was a mother of pearl eagle that also broke. But I treasured them and I cared for them, and I'm feeling like maybe they broke because they've done their job.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's time for a transition.
Yes.
Time for change. That's fine. I love
What if
that.
it's Sally? What if it's like a really hard job to protect you? So they are like, okay, like this is like I can only last like 2 years and then it's done.
I think so.
I think that can be a good sign. I think that it signals something on the horizon for you. That's exciting. So, Janaea, what about you? You have an amulet?
Yes, I have like a couple that I don't really wear anymore. One is just like a sterling silver chain with a really neat clasp, and the other is a strand of evil eyes on like a gold chain.
Oh, nice. I love that. So, I have a couple too. I have this one that's like it's onyx, a little piece of onyx on a string. And then I have another one that is like a tourmaline and amethyst sort of melded together. All right, so number 9. This is such a complicated question. That's okay. We're gonna try to like, I'm gonna find some easy ones and we're gonna speed through those and then we're gonna end strong. Okay, we're gonna end really big. Is that cool with everyone? Awesome. Okay, so let's oh, this is a great one. Give a name to your shadow self. I'll start. I don't know if I can start. That's a hard. A name to, like, if I had to give my shadow self a name, and it would be Bellatrix. That's the best I can do.
Bellatrix as in Harry Potter Bellatrix? Or let's be better about that. Helena Bonham Carter Bellatrix, I feel.
I'm sorry, Janae, what was that?
Helena Bonham Carter Bellatrix. Like we can leave the turf franchise out of it and just say that it was Helena Bonham Carter. It's amazing.
Yes, yes, that's what should have been done. There was a
Excellent.
loss.
Mine has a name and I don't speak it out loud. So there you go.
Oh, I love that. That deserves an emoji.
Ooh, that's good.
Yes.
I don't know. I've never given her a name, but I'll just call her her. It's her.
Okay, so next, number 10. What's giving you joy today? So for the circle, actually for everyone in the space, let's do like a lightning round, one word giving you joy. We'll start with Cicely.
Painting.
Yay, Janaea.
Okay.
Awesome. Orly.
My kid.
Yes. Vera.
Done.
Awesome. Barbara.
Did Vera just say sun? Because that's what I was going to say, but I'll say the breeze in the trees.
Oh, I love that. Yes. Oh, I I'm gonna say conversation. So sitting in conversation with you all.
Alexandra, did you want to join us?
Yes.
Yep, you're unmuted.
Oh, yes, me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Joy.
Yeah, sorry, I'm so late.
Oh, that's okay.
I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you're doing, so just keep going. I'll figure it out.
Oh, no worries. We're just going around the room asking, everyone's telling us what's giving them joy today. So is there something that's giving you joy today?
Oh, yeah, the beautiful weather, I have to say. Yeah. The wind.
I love that. Yes, it is. It's a gorgeous day. So thank you for sharing with us. Okay, so number 11. This is kind of related to that question. And I'm going to ask one person. So this will be to Janaea. What does a perfect day look like?
Me?
Yes, you.
All right, so Björk would say that it's not up to me and that you just have to let it happen. I definitely like to identify perfect days retroactively. But a perfect day for me is filled with a lot of beauty and is slower than the normal day. And I got that. I got the reference. Thank you.
Thank you. Wink, wink. I didn't have Of course. Thank you for sharing that with us today. Okay. I'm going to ask Cicely this next question. If you could visit the future with a person from the past, who would it be?
If I could visit. Immediately, I would say my mom. Yeah. Take our adult selves far into the future and see what that would be like.
Oh, I love that. So thank you so much, Cicely. So I'm going to ask this next question to, I think this will be to Janaea again. What's your favorite video game?
What's my favorite video game? What?
Yes, what's your favorite video game?
I don't play a lot of video games, but the one that comes to mind is one that's made up called Cosmic Chasm Dweller. A friend of mine made it up for a friend of mine, and I made it up together for a tabletop game about teenage superheroes in a futuristic trash dump town. And Cosmic Chasm Dweller is an extremely slow game that is all about memory and large cosmic creatures that only like the most weird, goth, eccentric kids play. And I love it. And no, it's not real, but it might be real someday.
Sounds amazing to me. I want to play that game. Okay, so Cicely, what song did you like to sing when you were around 5 years old?
When I was 5 years old, it was a Pointer Sisters song. I'm so excited.
I love that song. Okay, so we're not going to make it to 21 questions, but we are at 15, which is just going to have to be like how we do this. So let's do another round robin. Let's try to get everyone in. And let me pick a good one. This is a good one to end with. So what do you have in your go bag? So name one thing that you would have in your go bag if you're going somewhere, like a bag that's just ready to go on the move. Okay, I'll call your name and you can unmute yourself. So Cicely.
What was the question again?
Oh, sorry, Alexandra. It's what is in your go bag?
In my what bag?
Your go bag.
My go bag?
Yes. So like a bag that you would have ready to go. A bag that you would have ready to go at all times.
Okay.
Mm.
Probably now my phone.
Hey.
Okay, so I just want to pause for a second before we do this next round. So welcome, Rachel. Hi. Welcome, Rachel. Rachel is another artist in the Circle of Sound, and I'm so glad. So we're on our last question.
Yes.
We're wrapping up. We're doing a round robin of one question. So name one thing that you would have in your go bag.
Oh, a change of socks.
A change of socks. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cicely.
Hand sanitizer.
Yes. Barbara.
A notebook.
Oh, fantastic. Janaea.
Black duct tape.
You cannot do without duct tape. Yes. Alexandra.
My phone, my cell phone.
Perfect. I love that. Yes. Uli.
My passport with my US visa.
Hey.
Oh, that's super important. And I will say a pencil or a book. Both, actually. I cheated.
One thing can be two things.
Yes.
Hera, we don't have Hera.
I actually was struggling. I don't have a go bag. I have this bag that is filled with so many things, like this mother bag, you know, it has like things to put on if you have a scratch, then like this pencil, pen, napkins, wet wipes, you know, there's like so many items. There's like 20 pounds go bag that is like a whole like household. And it's like, I love having this like security blanket because everything is in there.
I love that. Thank you, Vera. So wrapping up, I want to thank you all for being here. This has been a lot of fun. I'm sad to see Play Cousins go, but also I know that it's not ending because the game lives on. Yes. So Janaea's ARG will be live and growing and thriving. So if you haven't already, please get your hands on one of these cards. It has the key to gameplay and the riddle of the show's description. Also, Janaea, actually, I'll introduce my first. And Janaea, you have something to share in regards to a piece of work?
Yes, so in addition, I'll be posting on my Instagram, which is Hidden Here Press, a sale of 20-sided dice a la D&D based on Play Cousins. They are black on black, matte on gloss on matte rather, sound wave D20s. Here, I'm gonna try to show you. I'm always in my car. Can you see?
So pretty. I love it. Wow.
Yes, it's gorgeous. So I want one of those.
Hey, by DMing me.
Oh, so yeah. And this will be available through your Instagram?
Correct. And the proceeds will go to a Circle of Sound and maybe also a charity, I think. Right? We're that kind of people.
I love that.
Awesome.
thank you so much, Janaea. I'm so glad that you're sharing that with us. I also want to plug a special edition print that I'll be releasing. Also, to support the Circle of Sound. So this piece is called Send Help. And it will also be available on my Instagram, dropping this week. Yay!
What's your Instagram handle?
Yes, I will drop it in the chat. It's B Davis Synergy.
Thank you.
And Janaea, is it okay if I share yours as well?
Susan, thank you.
Okay, yeah, so Janaea's is hidden here, press. Great. And while you're at it, follow all of the members of the Circle of Sound. Rachel is.
At Croyland.
Cicely is.
At Cicely Carew.
Shay Rivera Rios is at Shay Riv. Jasmine Lee Johnson is at Jazz. I think it's Jazz Lee Johnson or Jasmine Lee Johnson. I'm not sure. Let me double check.
Oh, well, I'll check while you're
Thank
doing
you.
it. I'll look.
Who else? Kai Swords Cobb is not on Instagram, but you can tag him if you're posting about him. I'm sure they would love that.
Hera Gallery is Hera_Gallery.
Yes. While you're at it, also follow the Hera Gallery at Hera_Gallery. Thanks again to the Hera Gallery for hosting Play Cousins. We've been really excited to be here. It's been a pleasure. And with that, thank you and have a great evening.
Thank you very much for being here in this space. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Are you still here?
Love it.
Are you still in the gallery?
Oh yeah, there they are.
Thank you for the
So Becky, I wanted to ask whether you like us to put these Instagram handles on your Hera webpage.